Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today, asking such wonderful questions. We got a great interview lined up here. So, thank everybody coming out asking these questions. We got a great organization, great team here. Excited to get into this. First question we have is: Are we having a draft for the football game? The answer to that question is going to be a yes. We're always looking for the best players that we can find for any of our teams. So having a draft definitely going to unlock that. There's some great talent in this upcoming class. Really, really looking forward to it. So for the next question is, are we having a draft for the football game? That was asked by Mr. Dulay. Thank you very much for your question, sir. The answer to that question is, of course, we're going to be having a draft. Always looking out for the best talent, the best opportunities that we can find. Some amazing guys here. Be more than happy to have them. Draft is how we're going to get them. Next question here is coming from Mr. Kevin Miller. His question is, Faz, for the football game, are we doing a draft, by the way? Answer to that question is going to be, of course. I think the draft's a fantastic process. Really great way for us to lock up and scout players that we think are going to benefit our team and our organization and our culture. Our next question is going to be from Mr. Liam Seeley. He comments, it would be cool if we did a draft of sorts. How about it? Mr. Seeley, I think that's a wonderful idea. Always a great idea getting to see these new talents out on the field, getting to pull them into our teams, making them the best we can be, hopefully, shooting for a championship. I think it's a great idea. Next question here is from Mr. Evan Collier. He says, if there's not a draft, I'm not coming, by the way. Well, you're in luck, Mr. Collier. There will be a draft. Our next question up here is from Mr. Ethan Hamill. Thank you very much for your question, sir. Ethan Hamill says, Yo, Faz, been hearing a lot about this draft stuff. Would you consider doing it at LAN? Here at the LAN Football League, we're always looking for our next big opportunities. I think a draft is a fantastic way to engage our fans both in the pregame as well as the season as a whole, allowing us to showcase our talent before we get to see them on the field as professionals. Next question is coming from Mr. Liam McGinnis. Thank you very much for your question, sir. He's going to say, just circling back to that draft idea, what's that about? So I'm very glad you asked that question, sir. The draft is going to be a process in which both of our teams are going to have general managers. They're going to select out of a pool of our best talents that we can give them in order to create two teams that we are going to play in the LAN Bowl. So, fantastic. Thank you for your question, sir. Next, another question from Mr. Dulay. He asks, is there going to be a press conference to address these questions? Your answer to that is, of course, we're going to do a press conference. We're always looking to communicate with the press and our fans as much as we can throughout all these games. Having a press conference is a great idea, great way to reach out to those fans. So we're going to get those questions answered for you. Next question we have from Mr. Evan Collier. He says, are we doing LAN Party this year? Your answer to that, sir, is of course we are. Dates are going to be June 26th to 28th. Sorry, 25th to 28th. We have a bit of a mix-up in our schedule there. Of course, there's going to be plenty of great games, plenty of great things to do. Counter-Strike, football, trampoline parks, you name it, we got it. LAN Party 6, that's a go. Another question is from Mr. Jacob Zari. He asks, any other questions I can answer in tonight's press conference? My answer to that is going to be, of course, any questions that anybody has, we'd be more than happy to answer. Communication with our fans and our players is always our top priority. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Two more questions. We have Mr. Max Dulay. He's asking, hey guys, what's everybody doing June 25th to 28th? Our answer is our league is going to be present at LAN Party 6. We will be organizing both Counter-Strike and football games, as well as trampoline parks and food, great food, anything else that you can think of. That's what we're going to be doing June 25th to 28th. For our final question of the night, this one's going to come from Liam McGinnis. He asks, are we playing football? here at the LAN Football League, we're always looking for the best football games that we can possibly play. So we're going to be playing a wonderful game of football. I think we got plenty of really good candidates in this upcoming draft. I'm very excited to see them out on the field. They've had great careers thus far, and I think they're going to really succeed in our team, in our league, in our organization, in our culture. So, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. We'd be more than happy to answer them. Hope you all have a great night. Bye-bye.